Hi, everyone. Hope you can hear me. This is the first meditation this year, according to one of the calendars. Welcome. Let's join together. Sit around the fire as we are driven by the fire of our soul and spirit. We're connecting the continents. This time is teaching us to allow everything to be exactly as it is. And that's not a small task, to allow everything to be exactly as it is. Feel the intensity in the field. This planet is being affected by magnetic storms, electromagnetic storms, which are also having impact on our cells and especially nervous system. And it can ignite a lot of root chakra responses. So today's intention, we can all individually have our sankalp or intention, and for the group intention, I would propose to have a harmonization of the root chakra and kind of fully opening that field of the root, because sometimes when we experience intensity, then we zoom into that intensity. Just notice that if you are dealing with hardships and those are learning tasks, these hardships that are affecting us, then we tend to just zoom into that. And then the program of the limited mind is making us believe that this is all you are, this limited mind, this limited body in this limited matrix that you are experiencing. Now, we're not negating any of that. We're not undermining the hardship. We're not undermining the reality of the body, the reality of the mind, the reality of the emotions. But what we are actually doing is just stepping back, a step back, so that all of this becomes more and more bearable, first of all, because the intensity is so heightened. And 2024 is going to, actually, it's part of the year of the tribulations. And then it's not that I am very well versed in the Bible, but the years of tribulations are actually taking place right now. And the tribulation is just there for us to intensify and bring up all that doesn't serve us. Now, I could talk about my own life, that literally lessons that I had on multiple occasions. Now, one of this big one of these big lessons had occurred in my life again, where I would plunge into victimhood. And of course, part of Esther's personality says, yes, poor Esther, she has the same psychodynamic responses to the victimhood. But I am humbled and so grateful for this practice that we do together and that I've done most of my life, that allows me to step back. Sometimes I get pulled in, and then the identity, the limited identity, takes over. But then there is a big part of me that already holds space for that limited ego identity. All we need to do with the limited ego identity is to merge it with the experience of our multidimensionality. And then you will see that from time to time, you can zoom either when the identification is too avid, meaning you're experiencing some turbulence, then of course you move to one side of the equation. Or when you're able to hold space, then you move into your multidimensional reality. Recognize that everything is speeding up. So what is speeding up inside of you is also speeding up outside of you. And a lot of people are dealing with turbulence because, first of all, they have not been trained to allow everything to be exactly as it is. So just think about it. If we train ourselves to allow everything to be exactly as it is, it means that the ego is not saying, oh, I'm going to appease myself with watching something, eating something, socializing, and it can go on and on. No, what if you just said, for this time being, what if you just said, this is it. This is it. There's no running. So today we're dealing with the root chakra because I feel that this is truly ramping up. This is it. We're going to harmonize all of the energy centers and all the 5 layers of the body. Yes, we dealt with a lot of the koshas, yes. 5 layers of the body. I will lead us through that. And whatever our group is also, because we're co-joining our higher self, so whatever needs to happen, we're doing that. And what I'm hearing is that we're going to truly zoom in on releasing miasma. And miasma, imagine miasma is frozen light. Miasma is frozen light. When we have a trauma, then we sometimes fragment our soul. A soul, part of the soul fragments itself in order to still experience the unexperienceable, that which the psychology cannot bear to experience. And humanity, we are all traumatized. Yes, I've talked a lot about trauma. And today we're moving into the root. And obviously, you know that the root is connected to the crown. Yes. And then we're going to work on these 2 planes, obviously, the planes in between, and also with the sacred womb chakra. Yes. So today we are allowing intensity. It's a training. It's almost like we come to this gym and we're allowing the intensity to take place. And if we do allow that to take place, then what does that mean? Automatically, the ego is saying, but there is intensity, there's fight and flight, there is victimhood, there is danger, everything's falling apart. Like I've lost my job. So many things have been clearing out of my life. And there's this old personality that says, oh, I have no stronghold. I have no stronghold. But what is the stronghold? It's just an idea of the ego. So yes, I refer to the course of the energetic application to what we intend to clear. So there's the words, which are very superficial. And then we move into energy work, as you know. And then finally, we just drop into pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is here right now. But if it's overlaid by these miasmic or false 3D matrixial webbing, then you don't have much access to pure consciousness. So once you have pure energy, then you also feel the pure consciousness as yourself. And you're not constantly made to zoom in. You're constantly made to zoom in to these places that are not you. So let's start the process, because words are not going to do much. Okay, so imagine we are having this fire in the center of our group. And I welcome those who are here live, and those who are also joining at the next now moment. There is no time. And just start reversing your 5 senses. There are actually 360 senses, but we are reversing them to zoom from out. Now we're zooming back in. So let's zoom back in and just automatically zoom back into your spine. And declare to yourself, I connect to my higher self. And just notice that there is this beautiful presence automatically behind your body, behind your body. Which is a much wider field than just the energy field of your body, meaning the physical body. And zoom into the spine, because the spine is the altar of God, God or pure consciousness. We're not going to get caught in semantics. And just allow this river of this pure, golden, crystalline white light, which is your spine, to start flowing more freely. And visualize your spine expanding a bit. The river of your spine, center of your vertebrae. Is expanding. I'm being told that we have very, very developed high frequency, high density beings with us today. I'm always talking about the now moment. And we can welcome them because they're part of our collective hologram. Notice that, yes, we have individuated, meaning your soul had this lesson to walk through life in this bodysuit right now. But we are these beautiful nuanciations of Mother, Father, God. And we comprise a one whole. And the one whole had fragmented itself into a myriad, myriad, and myriad of fragments. Let's connect the micro and the macro levels. Connect all of yourselves. We're still at the higher self invocation. Connect to all of your cells and just see every single cell turns into a third eye, into an eye. Every single cell, which is just a micro blueprint of the cosmos. And just say again, I connect to my higher self, and zoom into the spine, and especially at the heart, in the back, the back, the back. And start pulling. Look, the soul has this ability to pull. Connect to your heart, connect to your heart, and we're starting to pull this hologram. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it all into the 0 point of your heart. You're pulling it, pulling and 0 pointing all of the chaos of this now moment into the backside of your heart, as if your heart opened as this beautiful lotus. It's actually today showing me a pink golden lotus. We have the presence of Kuan Yin. She's an ascended master who had mastered unconditional love. Pull it. Your soul has this ability to 0 point all of the chaos. We're still at the higher self level. We're going now, slowing down. You know, as we're rising our frequency. Understand this quantum reality. When you rise in frequency, you're slowing down the 3D. When you're slowing down 3D, you're catapulting yourself higher. Just notice higher and higher octaves of reality. And we have to go through all of the octaves of our reality, clear it, and then move higher. Clear it, the next level, move higher. Clear it, move higher until you transcend the octaves called densities. Wonderful. We connect to our I am presence. And just notice that the I am presence is the Christ, the Christed being of perfect harmony. between the masculine and feminine polarities. Mm. Turning all of your cells into crystalline, photonic light codes, key codes, all of them, merging all of your densities into the 0 point of the heart. This is the Buddhic level. Buddhic, which is the Christ, Yeshua represented the Buddhic level of our progress as humanity. That is the full wisdom, the wisdom of the soul, which has transgressed duality, which has unfettered itself from division. We connect to Mother, Father, God. And we're creating this portal together. Your entire body avatar becomes this star portal. Why? Because it can hold the light. It is a magnificent holographic mechanism that can hold the light and transmute reality. And now, as we connected to our group portal, as well as our individual light portal, I ask for an exit portal. An exit portal opens up in this hologram to remove any and all demonic entities, attachments, false matrixial webbing, miasma, overlays, implants, and in all bleed throughs from parallel timelines, past timelines, and future timelines. Let this portal still speed up and remove anything and everything that is not in alignment with your highest soul path. And just see that this portal has this suctioning energy above your head. It sucks, it's like a vacuum cleaner. It sucks out all of this lower vibrational debris that is impending on your immediate knowing of who you truly are. Just notice that your entire body is being kind of pulled towards your crown and higher, because we are cleaning out the hologram, the individual hologram, as well as the collective hologram. We are going to now close the portal and just see that there's this repose. Feel the repose. Feel the repose. The bird is not worried that the branch is going to snap, because it instinctually knows the power of its wings. This is a very important message for us at this time. The bird is not worried that the branch is going to snap, because it intuitively trusts and knows the power of its wings. And this is the power that we are now entraining with. You're not learning, you're just entraining, remembering, embodying. We connect to our guides, the ascended masters, and our solar rishi selves. And there's so much more openness in the field compared to the beginning of this meeting. Notice that it takes humility, a gesture of bowing down our heads in order to allow this intensity of the now moment to appear exactly as it is. So allow to feel your body as this river. The entire body becomes this river of golden crystalline white light. It becomes this photonic river. And feel your tailbone. And from the tailbone, we have two energy channels dropping down into the knees. Just trace it, knees. We're healing it at the same time. The chakras behind your knees, going down your calves, into your feet, the feet chakras. And just feel how your root is connected to the legs that are actually these magnificent, magnificent limbs that make the steps that are so necessary for our evolution. Literally, they can walk. Spirit is saying that in this hologram, we actually believe that something is happening. We walk, we do, we cry, we laugh. That's on one level of reality, and on another level of reality, nothing is happening. So consider that. Know that everything is a paradox. When I look outside, I know that I'm everything. And when I look inside, I know that I'm nothing. And between these 2 points, my life is unfolding. Just like the mother, the creatrix, in her latent state, she's one with Shiva, pure consciousness, before she starts manifesting. She's inert. And when Shiva, the masculine polarity, sparks the divine feminine polarity, it starts becoming, creating, manifesting from nothing. From nothing into something. And then the something goes back into nothing. So who are you? Who am I? You're collapsing the stark duality. This is still the root chakra message. Root doesn't mean it's low or high. It just is. From your feet, you're connecting to your earth star. And the earth star is now starting to vibrate, harmonizing with the Schumann resonance of the area where you're located. So let's start pulsating. Connect to your root, the tailbone, and your earth star. We're pulsating out these beautiful, pristine soul sparks where we are, whether you're in Europe, Canada, the US. It's so magnificent. We're connecting to the crystalline grid of the new earth. It's lighting up. It's been so active, the crystalline grid of the Mother Earth. We can create also our union with Telos, the inner earth, and moving all the way to the heart of this planet. Just feel that there's this magnetism. The mother's heart is pulling you, pulling you, pulling you, harmonizing her heartbeat with your own. Native people knew how to harmonize their being with Mother Earth, with the cyclical nature of creation. Everything moves in cycles. And just notice that now there's this pull downwards, almost downwards, magnetizing your whole being to the heart of the Mother Earth. And this magnetism is pulling out all of the incongruent vibrations in your holographic field. This is so powerful right now. Our higher selves are teaching us that it's so necessary to harmonize with the planet that you are currently embodied. You may be embodied on many other planets, but you have this awareness right now. And just feel that automatically when you're connecting to the heart of the Mother Earth, Gaia and Terra, she's a multi-dimensional being. She's so evolved. You're also allowing all of these unnatural frequencies that your mind is connecting with, and not just the mind, but the brain itself as well, to be grounded, grounded, grounded. And you're allowing from this process on that, okay, I can allow all the intensity to take place exactly as it is. So I'm being told that if there's any swelling in your body, this is a wonderful practice. Going through all of the previous steps and allowing this healing magnetism connecting from your root down into the center of the planet, allowing all of your organs, cells, the blood, the lymph, to start discharging unnecessary electromagnetic dissonance, not resonance, but dissonance. This is quantum healing. We're removing the dissonance from the hologram. And if we all intend the same, it happens much faster. Because in no time, no place, manifestation is instantaneous. And now we're moving up. Notice that there's this force, so it moves in two ways. It's magnetizing, grounding, and at the same time, the mother's heart is pushing up this Shakti force from her heart up your feet. Just feel it in your feet first, upwards, in your tailbone. Perineum. Perineum. So connect and forge this connection between the mother's heart at the center of this planet and your perineum. And notice that the perineum is that place, the root chakra, where you're constantly being nourished by these frequencies of the mother, Shakti force. Your body is made up of that force. Just like the planet is made up of this force, just like the multiverse is made up of that force. First, we need to connect to the mother. And then once we go beyond her womb, we unite with the Father, pure, unmanifest consciousness. We're healing right now. And I'm asking this force that is just like a water fountain. It's this immense force that is shooting up like a volcano from the mother's heart into your perineum, tailbone. And now you feel this circulating in the middle of your body, the level of the perineum and tailbone. And automatically we're feeling this connection with our crown. They're the different planes of densities. They're very intrinsically interwoven, so that your experience of the hologram depends on how harmonized your chakras are, subtle energy centers. Have a constant awareness of your spine. Never lose awareness of your spine. The spine is the river, as well as the altar of God, through which you are computing with your multi-dimensional being. If you're plugged into the root and the root has no connection to the crown, or not a clear connection, then you're zooming into your victim consciousness. So I'm asking now, and please allow us to unify in our intention and contend, I now clear all leakages, energy leakages from the root chakra, any tears, rifts, and in all suffering programs from any and all timelines, lifetimes, parallel timelines. I'm asking to collapse these false programs from the root chakra, the belief that I'm not enough, that I overexert my energy to get very little, cancel, delete, neutralize. I'm calling in all of the ancestors, and I'm asking them to collaborate in order to clear this collective miasma, believing that we are a slave race, believing that we need to suffer and work very hard in order to sustain ourselves, cancel, delete, 0 point. Now, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm asking to 0 point the victim abuser consciousness and any and all places in our hologram that still reverberate this dynamic. This dynamic reinforces the separation, the illusion, the limitation. I ask for instant transmutation. I ask for the original gold print to be implemented now through this pure portal as only the highest good, highest life, living life, love, wisdom can come through this process. And now you're asked, am I more attached to my personality? It's a very good question. My suffering, my limitations through programming, or do I choose the sovereignty of my soul? Because sometimes the limitation is familiar. The suffering program is the basis of your ego identity. And when the ego identity is threatened, it starts to clutch and pull you towards that which is in the process of disintegration. But the disintegration is not something negative only to the ego. It is seen as threatening. So if you dare, you can contend. I allow everything that is meant to go, that is meant to leave my life, that no longer serves my highest soul path, to leave, to clear, to dissolve into the highest light that I am. This is very powerful when we do this together. And now the root is harmonizing with the crown. Just feel the root at your perineum, then your spine as a channel upward, and feel the crown just above your head a little bit, harmonizing. And as it's harmonizing, it's automatically harmonizing with the soul star, stellar gateway, and pure consciousness. And always have the backside of your heart in your awareness, the backside of your heart. And notice that the heart is connecting upward through your throat, third eye, crown, causal body, causal chakra, soul star chakra, stellar gateway. The heart is this wonderful holographic mechanism that harmonizes the microcosm with the macrocosm. It is the as above, so below mechanism. As your cells are the imprinting of the entire cosmos. And at the same time, the heart is connected to your solar plexus, the power center. The heart is connected to your sacral center. The heart is connected to your root. The heart is connected to your earth star. And notice that the heart has this beautiful ability. It's functioning multidimensionally. It's pulling all of this information from above into itself, from below into itself. It's like pulling, 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 pulling into the 0 point. And then it generates out, sharing its light and beautiful love, unconditional wisdom and love. And at the same time, it is receiving. From source, the macrocosm. So it is receiving, giving, 0 pointing. All the data in your hologram is now 0 pointed. There are these multi-directional and functional processes that are going on, and all you feel is that at the back side of your heart, you're receiving. Zoom now, we're in the third stage of the third layer of your heart intelligence, which is the heart on the right. Heart on the right. Heart on the right. Notice that from the back side of your body avatar, you are receiving the light of the 10,000 suns. And it's shooting through the heart on the right. We're moving into consciousness work. Trace the path of the heart on the right. Heart on the right higher heart at the top of your sternum, up your throat. Linger here a bit as it's bursting through. It moves up this channel, the backside of your head, and releasing any and all false 3D matrixial contraptions that connect you to the inorganic matrix. Those are these aspects of reality that are very limiting. From the back side of your head, we move into the third eye and just feel that this channel is activating all of the agencies of the third eye, all the clairs, voyant, cognizant, and so on. As the third eye is connected to the heart, they move in unison, work in unison, so that you are omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent. But the heart will only allow this harmonization from the highest purity, the goodness, highest love, selflessness, humbleness, and service to others. Evolved civilizations are all based on unity, service to others. Right now, this is a very important move. Connect your awareness between your heart and third eye through this channel. And we are neutralizing, clearing, and deleting any and all vampirical, narcissistic, whether it be in our personality or mirrored in our reality, programs, the feeling of isolation and lack, the feeling that I need to attack another in order to survive, power thirst, misuse of power, subjugation, slavery, victimization, all of it return to the life, the living life, the living light, the living love, the living wisdom of who you truly are. From the third eye, the channel continues, it curls out from your crown, curls like a snake out, and it connects to pure consciousness. You are one with all there is. And I'm asking Mother, Father, God, our guides, to enable us to be strong aware and loving, to abide in the knowing that we are the pure light of the self. We are the pure light of the self. I ask the Amrita Nadi, the channel of bliss, to be fully cleansed, opened. All of our ancestors can receive this upgrade, activation. We are removing the overlays, the layers of mirage, Mother Maya play that obstruct our immediate knowing of who we truly are. I ask Mother Maya to open her womb and allow us to merge with the self. Zero pointing all illusion. Zero pointing all cords, cordings, contracts that are limiting the embodiment of our infinite self. We thank Mother Maya. Maya is just the play of the mother. She always plays. She's always in action, part of her. The Shakti force that creates Maya, the illusion. Yama and Maya. Death equals illusion. Illusion is that which is finite. So that which is finite seemingly needs to die. And there's only one reality. The one reality is the only permanence, all pervading. And that reality is the self. The self is all pervading, all luminescent, all loving. I pray that every single soul on this planet be awakened to the light of the self, so that humanity returns to the golden age, the Sat Yuga, inaugurating the knowing of our true nature. It is our birthright to know who we truly are, beyond the play of illusion, separation, pain. We bow down to Maya. Maya is an element of Mother Kali. Kali is an aspect of creation that destroys everything that is untrue, unreal, that veers away from love with her unconditional, ever present, loving awareness. Our egos are afraid of Mother Kali because the ego is an imaginary construct that believes in shadow play, believes in stability, in programming, in strongholds, being fettered and limited. And I'm asking now this limitation, which could also be seen as an AI program, the ego, to be seen by the light of awareness. Seen and the illuminated. Once we illuminate the mirage disappears. So it is. As a final attunement, I'm asking the soul to be harmonized with the womb chakra, and the womb chakra is connected to your soul. I'm just going to recite a mantra, just for the cleansing of the womb chakra. Just listen. Connect your awareness to the back side, where for females it would be this place of the womb, but behind it a little bit, the level of the spine. And for men, it's the level of the hara, second chakra. And we can all connect our consciousness to our own physical mother's womb, whether the mother is alive or dead. It's very important. Zoom into that. Connecting, forging that connection to your mother's womb, physical mother's womb. Your mother birthed you, and we go all the way to the cosmic mother who birthed your soul. And now, just listen. Om Vishva Kshira Mahakshira Klim 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 Raksha 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 Om Vishva Kshira Mahakshira Klim 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 Raksha 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 Om Vishva Kshira Mahakshira Klim 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 Raksha 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 Om Vishva Kshira Mahakshira Klim 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 Raksha 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 Om Vishva Kshira Mahakshira Klim 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 Raksha 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 Thank our guides, Mother, Father, God, our higher selves, for this co-creation and teaching, healing, transmission, activation. May we be guided in this new year, moment to moment, by the light of our soul, one with the self, step by step, breath by breath. So it is, so it is, so it is.